State lawmakers are moving forward with a push to stop the flow of money between California and Russia. A new bill is aiming to do exactly that. Fox 40's Ashley Zavala live at the state capitol tonight to explain how to move forward. Ashley.
Eric, state lawmakers are trying to tackle investments from more than just the state's retirement systems, as we reported last week. They're hoping sanctions out of California, one of the largest economies in the country, will help dissuade Russia from further attacking Ukraine. The California legislature will soon consider a bill they say could be another big blow to Russia's economy.
We want to make sure that California, being the fifth largest economy in the world, is not an economy that's, taking billions of dollars and essentially putting fuel in Russian tanks.
In response to images of those Russian tanks rolling through Ukraine, lawmakers are fighting with dollars, aiming to pull California money that benefits the Russian government through legislative ammunition. The ammunition state lawmakers want to use is called Senate Bill 1328. The bill attempts to hit Russian financial markets in multiple ways. First, it requires the state's public retirement systems to pull investments out of Russian and Belarusian assets and companies, which were originally estimated up to $2 billion.
The number will increase in terms of total impact because of the cascading effect of state investments.
State Senator David Cortese is the chairman of the Senate Labor, Public Employment and Retirement Committee, which will likely hear the bill first. He's also a co-author of the bill.
The bill's broad enough that it's going to force the retirement systems to go in and ask some of the funds. They're going to have to ask them questions like, who's in this fund? More specifically, is there an international fast food corporation in this fund? Are they in Russia? Then if they are, we're going to have to divest unless you can get them out.
The bill also aims to block any state contracts from being awarded to any company doing business with Russia. The legislation also asks private companies based in California to pull investments from the Russian economy. The bill already has bipartisan support from dozens of lawmakers.
The repercussions are going to be very, very significant. The repercussions will rank right up there with the repercussions if any nation in Europe did the same thing.
Lawmakers are working on nailing down a date for this bill's first hearing, which they say will happen soon. Meanwhile, Governor Gavin Newsom signed an executive order requiring state agencies to review state contracts to make sure they are consistent with U.S. sanctions on Russia. Reporting live at the state capitol, Ashley Zavala, Fox 40 News.
All right, Ashley, thank you for that.